Hello, here's Doris Kempner, and at the moment I'm in the beautiful Inca city in Peru, in Pisac, and here all around is growing Wachuma, also called San Pedro, which is also called the grandfather medicine that is bringing universal knowledge and that is healing the heart. So how could it be different? This video will be about the master plant Wachuma and about my experience, my first experience with this very powerful master plant that is even older than the grandmother plant than ayahuasca. So I had my first experience with Wachuma in the healing center Planta Divina, which is at the Peruvian Amazon in Tamishaku. And I had this experience with a shaman that is called Ricardo, and he is from the Cusco area, so he is working with this powerful plant already over 20 years. So he started when he was 12 years old, and I felt very held during that ceremony, and I was really grateful that he was there as the shaman, guiding and activating the plant as well. So now from the start, so first Ricardo was cooking by himself the Wachuma, which is a cactus that can get very, very tall. And he was cooking it for several days. And then everybody got a cup, and the cup had a liquid that was smelling like a plant, a little bit bitter maybe. And it was kind of thick, and everybody drank this cup. And it was okay to drink, only a little bit bitter, but I felt comfortable with it. And then we waited probably 20 minutes, and then it started that many tears were running over my face, and I didn't know why I had tears, because I didn't know which incident it was or why I was just crying. So then after maybe 1 hour, Ricardo asked us if we want to drink one more cup to go really deep, and I was in doubt, but then I thought, okay, why not, let's go deep today. And I drank the other cup with all others, everybody drank too. And I was talking a little bit with other people, and actually most of them had this experience that tears were running over the face. So probably a heart opening, and that the heart was cleaning and releasing and channeling things through. And then after the second cup it really started, so it got so strong. My heart was really painful, and Ricardo, so the shaman, he came several times to clean me, to clean the energy with Palo Santo, with some aqua de flores, so some flower water, some incense. And he was also absorbing energy out of my heart, and I felt really that it was like like something like a liquid that is going out into his body, and he was vomiting the most. So I was only vomiting after the mango sharing a little bit, because after several hours the process was really strong, and Ricardo felt that actually we were going all really deep and we would need some love and some care. And then he brought us mangoes, sweet, delicious, ripe mangoes, and we did a mango sharing. We were eating many mangoes, which was beautiful, because it was not like in the ayahuasca ceremony that you are really focused on your process and not talking too much, only at the end. Then Wachuma, you are in a kind of happy but intense state, but you still can conversate with others. And yeah, it was beautiful. So the mango sharing definitely helped to ground me and to get a little bit out of my heart pain. And then after that, it really started to get worse. So my heart was so in pain, but I was not crying. I tried to cry like it is in the ayahuasca ceremony. You just cry and you feel like a waterfall, your eyes are getting wet. It was not like that. My body was crying, but not my eyes. And this lasted for several hours. And then after that and also in between, some universal knowledge. As it said, the Wachuma de San Pedro is bringing universal knowledge. So what I received out of my first experience was definitively more love, more self-love, more love for others, the ability to give more love, also more acceptance, more tolerance, especially for situations that I can anyway not change. Then also I received some crazy inputs, like about the world, about the system of the planets, also some about the theory with reptiloids, and some interesting visions also. And all in all it took the 24 hours, and the process that lasted less was 21. So for one friend of mine it was 21 hours, for me it was 24, and we were all day without sleep, and it was very, very deep and very transforming, but still it was very beautiful. And after this experience, I felt and I still feel much more released, and I also have a different feeling towards my family, because I felt that probably some pain got channeled through my heart, some pain from my ancestors, which was very painful but still very transforming. And I feel also much more connected to the spirit world, because during the ceremony I experienced many spirits, and I experienced even more spirits than during an ayahuasca ritual. And this for me is like the confirmation that this medicine is really, really old. And I want to recommend this experience to everybody, because it's very transforming and it's still very beautiful, and the taste is also fun. And then still you would need to come probably to Peru, because with Wachuma, San Pedro, you can travel only in a powder form, but then it's never as pure and never as concentrated than if it's cooked fresh with a lot of love and with good intention from a powerful shaman. So you're of course very welcome to come to the Healing Center Planta Divina, where in every retreat there will be at least one Wachuma ceremony, which is very safe and transforming. I wish you all the best. Much love from Pisak, and I hope you make yourself a beautiful and a cozy and a warm time. See you in the next video. Namaste.